All right, welcome to Off the Record If You're Nasty. And if you haven't taken a shower, you're also nasty. But happy, congratulations on 500 episodes of the main show, like we like to call it.
Mm-hmm. The big show.
The big show. So we've done Q&As in the past, and I was doing an interview, and they asked people to submit questions. And then I talked to them for a couple hours, and it was a good conversation, and we never really got to the questions, and then they kind of felt bad, and so then we went back and...
So who asked who to submit questions?
It was my buddies over at Crime Dive. So we did get to some of the questions, but then I started thinking, well, those are just answers by me, so... might as well go through some of these. So I have a ton of them.
Ooh, so, I like it. I like it.
I have 73 comments, but I don't know how many. I don't know how many of those are actual questions. But the first one is, I know Amy Mihaljevic is close to your heart as a case, but name 3 other cases that have always haunted you.
You're firing that one at me right out the gate.
Well, I'm just going to go in order, so then that way I don't have to.
That's a really good question, and I know this is a dumb answer, and I would be like shaking my fist at the car speaker right now if I heard somebody else give the same answer. So prepare for me to let you down. Yeah, let me let you down gently. Where I say, and Captain, you're going to agree with me, and most people I think would. Doesn't that kind of change pretty randomly for you? Like,
yeah.
It would be less difficult, obviously, to narrow it down to about 10. And it just depends on what's going on. I mean, right now I'm super intrigued by the Chelsea Small case and some things that we've recently covered here in the garage and on the last Off the Record. So I'm really intrigued by that one right now. It's really the ones that I think are solvable. There's plenty of cases that we look at, and I don't say it on the show. I go, I don't think this one's ever going to get solved. And I felt that way for many, many years about Tony Muncie's case, and thankfully I was completely wrong on that. We had no idea that they were actively still even working the case because it was something that was not on the news here in the Columbus area, and they were quietly working on it behind the scenes there. Maybe our coverage stirred the pot. I like to think that maybe that's the case because that was his case had received very to no attention at all. And I'm
just going to say it. I'm a hero. Okay.
You're a hero. That's right. Here's a couple dumb guys in a garage discussing a case that, and his family was, his brother still very heartbroken over the whole thing. And obviously we're coming up on almost 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so his family finally got justice. I was super into the April Tinsley case for a long time, and that one finally got solved. So right now I feel like it's Chelsea Small, it's Delphi would be the 2, 1A and 1B for me. And then after that, it's a rotation of a bunch of different cases. And I wake up each day hoping that one of those cases that there's a break. I mean, Yogurt Shop is something that should be solved. The Lane Bryant shooting in Illinois, that's something that should be solved.
Mm-hmm.
These are cases that we think could be solved. Missy Beavers down in Texas. There's meat on the bone for all those cases and things that make them intriguing stories to present, but also intriguing investigations that could still be had.
Yeah, so Delphi, West Memphis 3, JonBenet Ramsey, Adnan Syed.
And in regards to Amy Mihaljevic, that's weird that you have an Amy question because this just popped into my head last night. We covered 5 suspects in her case, 4 or 5 good suspects in Amy's case in a 2-parter that we did. And I had told you at the time, I said, I think there's 10 good suspects, and we've never covered the other 5. And